This next one, I was recently discharged from St. Joe's behavioral unit at St. Joe Hospital, and I was going through a lot of problems back then, and this is about the 10 days that I spent there, and this one's about the people I met and just the characters that I ran into. It's kind of strange how you just run into some of the most amazing people in a mental hospital, but sometimes they leave an impression on you, and you just feel inspired to write about it. This one's called Hallwalkers and Morning Drewlers, and it's kind of funny. I went to the loony bin and met my dream girl. There were nurses taking names, armbands around wrists. There was a man named Monty, sober 5 days out of his life for the first time. Had the worst day of his life in a mental hospital. He got hepatitis, bit off his tongue from an alcohol-induced seizure, bit back the pain with every bite of that god-awful food. His mother died on the third day. His girlfriend left on the fourth. But it was okay, because we loved him. Had to, because we're in that same goddamn place. He smiled as we watched the Hallwalkers and the Morning Drewlers. I met this crazy-ass chick with the biggest eyes you've ever seen. She taught me how to touch and to break all my OCDs. We kissed in the mental hospital. Tongue to tongue, sweet as summer rain. Nurse busy with paperwork as she wrapped her arm around my head. Fingers through my hair, not a glance or a stare. She was good, all right. Fireworks in my head. I gave myself to her, and my fears faded as the shivers fled. We sat eating popcorn, watching the Hallwalkers and Stone Screamers, and laughed and giggled at the repeat offenders, asking in tones of hopelessness when they could go home and see their family. 500 fucking times a day! Still we laughed, joked, and played poker, while the man in ripped blue jeans in the next room was going through withdrawals. He was in Iraq, blew up foreign appendages with foreign guns. He came back with teeth gone and meth on his breath, but he left grinning ear to ear because me and my crazy ass friends had a ball in the loony bin. Sober as a day, but high for the first time in life. Met a kid named James, running from some fucked up gang. Had to stay out of Philly or they were going to kill his family. In a final act of desperation, he tried to end the life his enemies sought. And so he got his sorry ass locked up. We played cards and games, watched TV, and yes, we were all insane. But the day we last saw James, he had a smile on his face in our new home away from the pain. The voices that brought me there were drowned out by the ones who got me here. Typing at this keyboard instead of rotting in a coffin. Suicide solution. We raised hell. We pissed off nurses, doctors unaware, as usual. Even the schizo's invisible friends were joining in the games. The cutters, from arms to razors to cutting cards and cutting farts. And God, her hair, those Superman eyes, they could see through anything, through my pain, my sadness and my loneliness, my frustration, desperation, sorrow, and shame. She looked right through me. And she saw my heart, and I swear, as we sat there watching the Hallwalkers and head shrinkers, I held her hand. The nightmares of that ward were replaced by my dream girl. I had the best day of my life in a mental hospital, because my disorder became ordered by love. That's how Hallwalkers.